I remember the days.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have this 2015 Chevy truck 2500 with this 6.6 liter engine, and we have the check engine light on, and also the exhaust fluid level low. So the customer came and he said the check engine light was on, and also the diesel exhaust fluid level, it's low too. So see what we got. Check engine on all the time. Yep, doesn't go away. So let's jump in right into the problem. Let's go to the scanner and see the codes. Alright guys, so we are here and I already got the codes for this truck. So we see here we have the reductant tank heater current low, and I already did a little bit of diagnosis on it. Usually what goes bad is the tank that goes right here on the passenger side. So inside the tank right here we have the pump. Here you have the fluid for the exhaust fluid. So the pump, it's basically the pump with a heater, I would say. So I'm gonna remove the tank and I'm gonna show it to you, because we have removed this before on other vehicles, so we know for sure this is the problem. All right, so let me put the the truck on the lift and let's take down that tank. Alright guys, as you can see, I first removed the heat shield and I had to remove this stepper from here. It's that one. So if you have similar one, you just need to remove it. It's actually just the sizes 13 and 14, I mean 13 and 15. And for the heat shield you have 13 bolts, 13 millimeters, and by the way you have to unhook it from here. I think this was the hardest part on this, to remove them, because those are located right here and we have to remove them, but it's really tight here, so you have to struggle a little bit to remove them. So the next step is to remove the tank, and we have to remove the straps from here, and we're gonna use a torque socket. I believe it's a T30 or 40. I'll find out in a little bit. So I'll bring my jack so I can support this, and I'm gonna start lowering. Alright guys, so here's the first bracket. This is the bracket for the tank, and indeed the bolt, it's a T40 millimeter to remove the bolt, and we have to remove that clamp as well. This is where the tank gets filled with reductant. It goes all the way up, so we have to remove that one. And once we lower it, I'm gonna remove the connectors, and also make sure when you're removing this it's empty, because if it's full it's gonna be really hard to remove, kind of heavy to remove, I mean. So this one is pretty empty, so I'm gonna remove it, and I'm gonna remove the unit inside the tank, just to show you what part you're gonna need. Alright guys, so as you can see I already lowered it. Just from one side I have to remove the hoses and the connectors on this, and this is the unit we're gonna remove. Once we remove the whole tank, we're gonna take out the unit inside. So here, if you're on the ground, it's gonna be easier. Just gonna lean it like this and it's gonna work very well for you. And as I said, this thing is light once you remove the fluid, obviously. So I'm just gonna remove the hoses and everything, and I'm gonna show it to you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I have the tank already out and I cleaned it because it had a lot of dirt. Well, it still has a lot of dirt, but I'm going to now remove these bolts. These are gonna be a 4 millimeter Allen bolts, and it has 3 the second one, and the third one is right here. So we have to remove those 3 bolts to remove this unit. In order to remove the lower cap right here, so we have to remove that first, right? All right, and it's already removed. So the next step is to remove this, and we can see here, this is gonna be the cables for the heater. As you can see, 2 cables, a little bit thick. So this is gonna be the connector. We have to remove it from there and remove the whole unit. All right, here it is. We have the pump already out, or it's not actually pump, probably just housing, but the heater, it's inside. I don't know if you can see, but let me show you. You see that white thing right there? That's the heater. That's the heater for this whole thing, and it went bad. And this is how it looks already done. This connector is gonna go up there later, and this is the big connector. So I'm just gonna take it and put it there. Alright, so here it is. This connector goes right here, and that's for the injector that goes to the catalytic converter. That's where it injects the fluid. And this hose is gonna go over there, and this hose is gonna go over here. So don't forget to put grease on it, that way you can install it really fast. Alright, so the tank is halfway through, and I just need to put the last hose here and then secure it. And before we even turn on the car or something, we're gonna fill the truck with fluid, and we're gonna reset the counter for the DEF fluid, the exhaust fluid. Alright, and smooth, nice. Alright guys, so we have the DEF right here. This is the exhaust fluid, and that one's gonna go there. And this is a nice nozzle, but I just like to put that instead of this. And I'm here on the final phase. We have to reset the light. I already put DEF in the truck, so right now I'm gonna select the car, and we're going to reset that DEF. Oh, fluid tank level reset. See, it's right here. Select that one, and we should see that reset in a little bit. So we have here remaining reductant tank, 5.7 pounds. It says level at 100 because I already filled it up. Reductant pressure, that's only when just running, so we just hit reset. In progress, and it's done. Reset. So now we just exit, and we see here it changed from 11 to OK. Alright, so we exit now, and we're done. So this is how you change the heater on this 2015 Chevy truck. And also I forgot to clear the code, so I have to go and clear the code too. Control unit, and I'm gonna show you here. We have the code still stored because I didn't clear it. As you can see, reductant tank heater 1 current low. So that's the code, P21DD, and we're gonna clear the code, and done. It's ready. So I'm just gonna make sure something, live data, and I'm gonna go to the reductant system. I'm gonna select my heater. I'm gonna read the data on it. Heater, and we see here, heater resistance 2.11, 2.1, almost 2 ohms of resistance on each. So yep, this will be the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked the information, and please, if you like the video, like it, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to share it. Alright, thank you and see you next time. Bye.
I can make